Hi, welcome to our presentation on the analysis of District Information System for Education. We attempt to create two dashboards, one that is at a state level and one that is at a district level. Both the dashboards, we have 5 main components. In the central window, we have filtering by literacy rate. As you can see, Kerala and Chhattisgarh have great contrast in their literacy rates. We have 4 other visualization components: access index and infrastructure index on the top, and outcome index and teachers index at the bottom. Access index and infrastructure index talk about the physical aspects of school educational development indices, whereas the outcome index and teacher index talk about the human capital aspects. We also see the country's average as the reference line across all the 4 indices. To understand this dashboard in detail, let's do a role play. This dashboard is intended for Ministry of Education who would want to see the data at a broad level. Let's start. Okay, I got this dashboard and I have India by literacy. I see Kerala has highest literacy rate. Let me see how it behaves across the 4 indices. Access index is way below the country's average, whereas the other 3 indices, it is ahead of the country's average. But then the literacy rate is great, which is very interesting observation. Let me look at Chhattisgarh, which is the lowest one. This is interesting. The access index is ahead of country's average, but the outcome index and teachers index are below the country's average. Would that mean there is more importance of human capital on the literacy compared to the physical infrastructure? Maybe. This is an interesting observation. Okay, this is how a Ministry of Education can benefit from this dashboard. Let's look at the next screen, next dashboard. This shows the data at a granular level, and the target audience we are assuming would be the district educational officer who would want to understand the show cause effect. So as you can see, under Andaman we have 3 districts, so we are filtering by top 3 districts, which is also flexibility given to the user. Let's start the role play. Assuming that I'm representing district education office, let's start. Okay, I got this. Let me see. Kerala has the highest literacy rate. Let me click and see which are the top 3 districts. This is interesting. Okay. The top 3 are ahead of the country's average in 3: outcome index, infrastructure index, and teacher index. But even the topmost one is below the country's average, or right close to the country's average. Access index is something that I would want to focus on in Kerala. Let me see the Chhattisgarh. This is interesting. Okay, under Kerala, I can also filter by the districts. Okay, I don't want to see 3, but I would want to see the top 5. Let me click on 5. This is interesting. Very interesting observation. This is helpful. Thank you. So this is how the district educational office can benefit from this dashboard, where they would be able to see which districts are performing well and which districts need improvement. Lastly, these are the data points that we used. We used the overall literacy for grouping into the states, and for access index we created a calculated field using the total number of schools and the population. For infrastructure index we used 2 aspects: one, the percentage of schools, which was already given, and the second one, which is a calculated field, which is sum of all schools with water facilities. Fourth one, we have teacher index, which is a calculated field where we use the number of teachers and pupil. the students, number of students. And lastly, the outcome index, we used a calculated field to sum up all the enrollment. Thank you.